Antony, son of stalwart Congress senior leader, Mr. A.K. Antony, has joined the Bharatiya Janata Party today. He was sitting with, in fact, Mr. Piyush Goyal and other senior leaders of the BJP when he was inducted into the party. Mr. Antony, thank you for speaking to us. I want to start by asking you, sir, is this just the BJP not inducting you, getting you in, just at a moment to create news and, of course, to hurt the Congress party? You are being used as a PR campaign as far as the BJP is concerned. That's the charge.
This is a charge that I completely disagree with. This is a decision that I have taken after a lot of thoughts for 2-3 months. I was born in a Congress family. I grew up with a lot of Congress ideals as well as a lot of Congress values. For a short while I was even working for the Congress party as an office bearer for a short period of 3-4 years. But now the party has changed considerably, and this party is no longer prioritizing national interest or the country's interest. It is focusing on the interest of 2-3 particular individuals. And I represent a young India, which I believe is the biggest majority in this country, and I travel across the country, and I do not think that this Congress party has any resonance with the young people in this country.
So
at the same time,
right,
I have been, let me finish. So at the same time, I have been looking at the Bharatiya Janata Party for a while. I have been following the party for a while. And at this moment, I do sincerely believe that this party has a very clear vision to drive this country forward. Not even for one election cycle or 2 election cycles, but for multiple election cycles, for 20-25 years, for 2-3 decades, with a clear vision to transform this country into a developed country by 2047, an upper middle income developed country by 2047, and the party actually has a bunch of policies and plans which I think could bring tremendous, with a lot of technology integration, which is one of my core focus. There is a lot of technology integration. There are a lot of policies which I believe could create tremendous amount of social and economic mobility and social and justice.
Mr. Antony, let me ask you this.
So I looked at all this and I...
Sure. You said that you've been looking at the BJP for a long time, and you've also been in the Congress for its vision at this moment. It's not in national interest. All that you have said before as well when you hit out at the Congress party. Why shouldn't it be turn around and the question be asked of you? Possibly you were not seeing your career being furthered in the Congress party. You were already looking at the Bharatiya Janata Party. You just used the BBC moment or the documentary to try and further your cause into entering the Bharatiya Janata Party. It's opportunism.
It is not opportunism. What happened was not planned in any manner. There was a documentary which came, which I completely, even now, believe that was an attempt to hit at India's sovereignty and integrity, and I raised certain points in one of the most mildest manner. And this is not the first incident. There had been incidents that has been going on for a while, where I do feel that the country was actually willing to compromise the core interest of the country for small time political gains. So I raised the opinion 2-3 months back. It was not with any intention in mind. It was an opinion I gave in a very mild manner. But things spiraled out in certain manner, and finally I resigned from the party. Then at that point of time, I did not have any intention to join any party.
Right.
Just like I study Indian politics, I look at Indian political spectrum. There was no vested interest in mind when I quit. But in the last 2-3 months, I did put a lot of thoughts into it, and I think that this is the only national party that exists in the country which actually has a vision to drive this country forward. Which has a vision to uplift the people in this country, and therefore I did not join this party for any positions or titles or anything like that. I just came for a platform where I could work towards forwarding this country's core interests,
Sardar,
and contribute towards the country's national transformation. That is it.
The party that you have just joined has, at this moment has zero electoral presence as far as your state, Kerala, is concerned. How getting Anil Antony, who himself, as at this moment is a greenhorn as far as electoral politics is concerned, how does this help the Bharatiya Janata Party?
See, that is what kind of roles I will play for the party will be depending on the party leadership and not on me in any manner. However, you have seen in the last few years how this party has grown across India. You look at states like West Bengal, you look at states like Tripura, you look at states like Telangana, where the party had even smaller vote share than what the party has in Kerala right now. Right now, the Bharatiya Janata Party and the allies have double-digit vote share in Kerala. It has almost 14-15% vote share in Kerala. It used to be around 4% around 2009.
Right.
While you look at states like Tripura, you look at West Bengal, you look at Telangana, the vote share there used to be 1-2-3%, which became, let's say, 30 and 40 Assam, it all became like high 30 and 40% very, very fast, and the party is fastly growing across the country. Now, in the last couple of months, our Prime Minister has made it very clear that Kerala is also in the party's main areas of interest. The party is putting a lot of focus in Kerala. The party has a strong organization in Kerala. The party has strong state leadership in Kerala. And finally, it is not about me. When people understand that this is the best alternative for them to contribute towards nation